Everyone tells you to grind your aim if you want to improve in FPS games, but depending on where you are on your journey, aim training can actually slow down your progress. Now, I'm not saying aim doesn't matter. My argument is centered around understanding when aim stops being your bottleneck and what you should prioritize instead when you're no longer constrained by your aim. Before we get into that though, some quick context so you know where this is coming from. I've helped my team reach second place across all USA colleges in Valorant, reached top 400 in the finals, and won as a solo queue against full-time pro players and leaderboard stacks more than 600 times across 5 FPS titles. What I'll be sharing with you today is not just theory, it's what actually separates the best players from above average players. Most people believe aim is the foundation of improvement, and to a point, they're right. If you can't hit shots, nothing else matters. But if your aim is even just slightly above average, you're no longer losing fights because you missed. You're losing because you shouldn't have taken that fight in the first place. In my 15,000 hours of gaming, this is by far where I've seen the most players get stuck. They keep grinding aim even though aim stopped being their limiting factor. Just as an example, let's say that little Timmy spends hours in aim trainers and has clean tracking and snappy flicks, but he constantly walks into 1v2s, dry peeks angles, and takes fights with no information. Chad, on the other hand, might have worse aim in comparison, but he isolates his 1v1s, uses timing, and only takes fights where he already has the advantage. So, even before the bullets are fired, Chad is positioned to win more fights than Timmy. This is where the skill hierarchy shifts. At lower ranks, aim sits at the top because it's the easiest thing to measure and improve. But as you climb, decision making, positioning, and communication starts to dominate outcomes. You'll notice in higher elo lobbies, players aren't winning because they out-aim everyone. They're winning because they can consistently create advantageous scenarios for themselves and their teammates. If you look across ranks, this pattern is consistent. Lower elo players lose engagements before the gunfight even starts. Meanwhile, high elo players disengage and use utility until they can create an advantage for their team. Players who grind only their aim will always find themselves plateauing hard, while players who shift their focus to game sense and team coordination will keep climbing. Anecdotally as well, the biggest jumps in my own performance never came from better aim. They came from understanding game sense, learning to read flanks, and coordinating with teammates to create unfair fights for the enemy. There's also the concept of diminishing returns that takes effect when you aim train. A beginner may be able to cut their time to damage by 10% and cut a whole 300 milliseconds out of their response, while the same 10% improvement for a pro would only cut 12 milliseconds. Not to mention, it gets exponentially harder to significantly improve your aim as you get closer to human reaction time limits. So my takeaway is pretty simple. Aim alone can get you into the top 20% in most games, but other skills are what takes you past it. So if you're going to take away just one thing from this video, please start focusing less on hitting harder shots and more on taking easier duels. At the end of the day, good aim is always a requirement for competing at the higher level, but it's not a differentiator. If you want to actually understand how to rank up in any FPS game, come over to our Discord. It's a competitive FPS improvement zone where you can find your next ranked teammates for any FPS game. I hope you get blessed with great teammates in your next game. I'll put in a video of me and my team's comms just so you have a better idea of what good communication can look like within your team. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say for this video. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you later.
It's about endurance, and the ultra-rares have the mechanical depth to stay in focus from the first vault to the final button. C4 planted.
Front started on stairs. The lights one shot. Yeah, he just got healed.
Oh, he's one shot again.
Drop it down. Heavy right here. He's pushing you.
Okay, finished him.
Oh, I'm probably dead.
Jump this guy.
I fell down. Bro, what the fuck? The heavy's underneath the. Oh shit. The heavy's underneath. He's on the windows. Like front short. Yeah, teammate found him. Yeah, he's on teammate playing mesh.
Nice teammate, got you, I hope.
Yeah.
You know what I'll do? Since you got gas, I'm just gonna blow up this wall.
Yes,
dude.
Ooh, nice and tucked in the corner. You want a jump pad? I can give you a jump pad back up top, actually.
Right here, bro.
Alright, free box. What the fuck? It's so boring.
No, they on us,
Oh shit. Yeah, I just seen that. Going straight box.
Yeah.
Hit the heavy one. They're padding up. What are they doing? That medium's half.
I'm dead. I'm just gonna push that.
Yeah.
Oh, I died. One shot. Good teammate got my really low.
What is it?
Oh shit.
Planting explosives.
There. I think I hear him too on me. Yeah, right here on me. Holy shit, it's the whole fucking team. The lights one shot, headshot.
Oh, they jumped you.
Good stuff. Yeah, I'm good, dude. Yeah, I'm dead as fuck.
You're good. You're living.
This fucking light is chasing me down. Yeah, he got me. He's going up top. They're going first floor. To your left on Vader. Yep. You guys, yeah, jump down. Oh, shit. Oh, you killed him? Oh shit, go crazy then.
Oh, thanks, teammate. Fuck.
It was him on like a
Yo.
goat.
Nah, he's a goat.
I was thinking he was spectating, he is.
I jumped down, fuck. I just need to live for a sec.
I killed the medium, it's just a heavy. I'm a fifth teammate. He's up here, you're good, play your life.
Danger down there.
Placing an explosive.
Yeah. Teammate is actually the go for them, not gonna lie.
Yep. Yeah, well played, dog. Good heals, good defense.
Oh,
I don't adapt. I shape the meta.
I don't know what the fuck the character is saying,
yeah.
hella.
Yo, that is crazy.